Welcome to the Middle Book, when spirituality meets wealth, a pocket audiobook. The notion that spirituality and wealth are incompatible is a misconception that has persisted through the ages. In truth, many revered spiritual figures like Buddha, King Solomon, Moses, Confucius, and even Jesus experienced lives of abundance. So why do so many of us struggle to embrace prosperity despite being raised under the influence of their teachings? The answer lies in a profound truth that these spiritual leaders understood. Money is not the enemy of the soul. It is a powerful form of energy that can amplify your spiritual growth, not hinder it. Let go of the outdated image of the starving artist or the ascetic monk, clinging to the belief that poverty brings one closer to the divine. This is a misguided notion, perpetuated by a veil of ignorance that has clouded our understanding for far too long. History reveals that many spiritual luminaries were born into wealth or attracted it through their wisdom and leadership. Their financial abundance didn't corrupt their spiritual pursuits. Rather, it empowered them to build temples, share their teachings, and uplift communities. Wealth, when used responsibly, can be a catalyst for positive change and a powerful tool for manifesting your spiritual purpose. Recall that there is more than enough for everyone in the infinitely plentiful cosmos. Nobody's thirst for wealth is lessened by yours. Actually, by accepting your own riches, you may encourage and uplift others as well, spreading wealth in a way that is mutually beneficial. Therefore, let go of the shame and guilt related to money. Accept the fact that you are deserving of prosperity and open yourself up to receiving all that the universe has in store for you. When you do, you will find that money is not a barrier to be conquered, but rather a potent ally on your spiritual journey. Chapter 1. The Myth of Holy Poverty. The idea that spirituality and poverty are related has been ingrained in our collective psyche for ages. We've been taught that sincere spiritual seekers must give up material belongings and live a life of austerity. But this widely held notion promotes a false dichotomy between worldly wealth and spiritual enlightenment, which is not only incorrect but damaging as well. In actuality, a large number of the most venerated spiritual leaders in history were extraordinarily wealthy in addition to having strong spiritual connections. Their wealth did not shallow their spirituality. On the contrary, it deepened it. Take King Solomon, who is well known for his discernment and wisdom, as an example. Solomon's realm was teeming with gold, silver, and precious stones, and his reign was characterized by unmatched opulence. Rather than causing him to lose his soul or impede his spiritual development, these enormous riches enabled him to construct the magnificent temple in Jerusalem, which serves as both a testament to his love for God and a source of spiritual illumination for the rest of the world. The enlightened one, the Buddha, was also born into a life of opulence and fortune as a royal. Although he eventually gave up his royal lineage in order to pursue spiritual emancipation, his early encounters with luxury and abundance surely influenced his outlook and helped him to develop a deep comprehension of human suffering and the road to enlightenment. More recently, spiritual masters such as Eckhart Tolle and Deepak Chopra have attained both financial success and spiritual mastery. They teach lessons that are consistent with financial wealth, such as the value of inner serenity, self-awareness, and living in the present. Actually, because of their financial means, they have been able to share their life-changing teachings with millions of people worldwide. These illustrations refute the widely held belief that poverty is a prerequisite for spirituality. They show that material prosperity and spiritual depth are compatible, and that having enough of money can be a very useful instrument for advancing one's spiritual development and helping others. We can free ourselves from the restrictive notion that we have to choose between achieving worldly success and experiencing spiritual joy by accepting this reality. We have the power to establish a new paradigm that makes both feasible and mutually beneficial, enabling us to lead more fulfilling, prosperous, and meaningful lives. Holy poverty is a myth, that much is true. It's time to change the story and accept the reality that spirituality and riches are complementary elements of a complete and happy life, rather than antagonistic ones. Chapter 2. The Currency of Emotions. Picture money not as mere coins and bills, but as a vibrant current of energy coursing through your life. Just like a river, its flow can be smooth and abundant or stagnant and blocked. And what controls this flow? Your emotions. Have you ever noticed how your mood shifts when you receive an unexpected bonus? Or the sinking feeling in your stomach when an expense arises out of the blue? These emotional reactions are not coincidental. They are direct reflections of your relationship with money, and they hold the key to unlocking your financial potential. Gratitude, joy, and enthusiasm are examples of positive emotions that attract money. When you approach money with these emotions, you bring wealth into your life in a tremendous way. Consider it a self-fulfilling prophecy. You inevitably make choices and perform actions that result in financial success when you feel good about money and think you are deserving of prosperity. Conversely, unpleasant feelings such as anger, worry, and fear work against you. You impede the flow of wealth with an energetic barrier when you identify money with these emotions. Have you ever worried that you wouldn't have enough money or felt bad about spending it on something you enjoy? These unfavorable feelings set off a vicious cycle of scarcity because they cause you to lose out on possibilities for abundance because you are preoccupied with what you don't have. The development of a positive money attitude is necessary in order to use the power of emotions for financial success. Begin by acknowledging and letting go of any unfavorable financial beliefs you may have. Maybe you were brought up to think that greed and corruption are the hallmarks of the rich, or that money is the source of all evil. Your financial well-being may be unintentionally harmed by these restrictive ideas. Instead, embrace an abundant mindset. Declare that there is more than enough money for everyone, that you are deserving of fortune, and that money may be used for good. No matter how little money you seem to have, learn to be grateful for what you do have. Honor your financial successes and take lessons from your failures. By shifting your emotional state around money, you can transform your financial reality. You'll begin to attract more opportunities for wealth, make sound financial decisions, and experience greater financial freedom. Remember, money is not just a means of exchange, it's a reflection of your inner world. By cultivating positive emotions and a healthy relationship with money, you can unleash your full financial potential and create a life of abundance and prosperity. This is the true power of emotions in finance. They are the currency that can either enrich your life or leave you bankrupt. Choose wisely and let your feelings guide you toward a future of financial abundance. Chapter 3. Beyond the Bank Account. Imagine a life where your heart overflows with joy, your mind is at peace, and you feel a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment. This, my friend, is the true essence of abundance. It's a state of being that transcends mere numbers in a bank account and encompasses every aspect of your life, your relationships, your health, your creativity, and your spiritual well-being. While money can certainly provide comfort and security, it's important to remember that it's not the sole measure of wealth. True abundance is an inner experience, a feeling of wholeness and contentment that radiates from within. It's about waking up each morning with a sense of gratitude for the simple joys of life, feeling connected to something greater than yourself, and having the freedom to pursue your passions without worry or fear. The idea that abundance is the same as material affluence is among the most widespread ones. We've been socialized to think that material possessions like wealthier homes, more elaborate cars, and larger mansions inevitably translate into contentment and satisfaction. Numerous studies have demonstrated, however, that after a certain point, having more income has no discernible positive impact on well-being. In actuality, pursuing worldly belongings can frequently result in an endless cycle of longing and unhappiness. Turn your emphasis inward, rather than only on prosperity from the outside. Develop an abundant mindset by enjoying your successes, being grateful for what you already have, and savoring the little joys life has to give. Take part in soul-nourishing activities such as yoga, meditation, time spent in nature, or artistic pursuits. Remember, abundance is not a fixed destination, but a continuous journey. It's about living in alignment with your values, cultivating healthy relationships, taking care of your body and mind, and making a positive impact on the world. By prioritizing inner fulfillment over external validation, you'll discover a deeper, more lasting sense of abundance that cannot be measured by material possessions alone. So take a moment to reflect on your own definition of abundance. Is it solely about money and possessions, or does it encompass a wider range of experiences and emotions? By expanding your understanding of what it means to be truly wealthy, you'll open yourself up to a world of possibilities and create a life that is rich in every sense of the word. Chapter 4. The Millionaire Mindset. The most successful investors, entrepreneurs, and business leaders all share a common trait: a rock-solid belief in their ability to create wealth. This unwavering confidence, often referred to as the millionaire mindset, is not simply a matter of positive thinking. It's a deeply ingrained conviction that permeates every aspect of their lives, shaping their decisions, actions, and ultimately their financial outcomes. Imagine your mind as a fertile garden. The thoughts you plant and nurture will determine the harvest you reap. If you sow seeds of doubt, fear, and scarcity, you'll cultivate a mindset that attracts lack and limitation. But if you plant seeds of abundance, confidence, and possibility, you'll cultivate a mindset that attracts wealth and prosperity. The good news is that you can rewire your attitude for success. It's flexible and adaptable. Your financial potential can be unlocked, and your relationship with money can be transformed by deliberately deciding to concentrate on positive and uplifting thoughts and attitudes. Begin by recognizing and disputing any money-related limiting ideas you may have. Do you think it's difficult to get rich, that you're not smart enough to be wealthy, or that individuals in positions of wealth are fundamentally bad? These unfavorable ideas put up barriers against your progress toward financial prosperity. Change them out for positive statements that give you confidence, including, "I am deserving of prosperity," "I attract money," and "money comes to me naturally and effortlessly." Be in the company of uplifting people and role models who exemplify the millionaire attitude. Read books, subscribe to podcasts, and go to seminars led by prosperous and successful people. You'll be motivated and inspired to meet your own financial objectives by their experiences and observations. Remind yourself to be grateful for all the riches in your life already. This small action can generate a strong, energetic draw for additional wealth by changing your attention from scarcity to abundance. No matter how tiny your financial victories may be, remember to celebrate them and see failures as teaching moments. Recall that having a millionaire mindset is about accepting responsibility for your financial future and trusting in your own abilities rather than being conceited or entitled. It all comes down to developing a strong feeling of self-worth and realizing that you are worthy of a prosperous and abundant life. You will not only attract more wealth into your life, but also feel more confident, at ease, and generally better off by rewiring your brain for financial success. Thus, begin developing the mindset of a millionaire right now and see your financial goals come true. Chapter 5. Liberating yourself from the shackles of money guilt. Guilt, a heavy chain that binds us to outdated beliefs, often manifests when it comes to money. We're taught from a young age that desiring wealth is greedy, that financial success comes at the expense of others, or that we simply don't deserve to have too much. But what if these beliefs are nothing more than illusions, holding you back from the abundance that is rightfully yours? Money guilt is a toxic emotion that can poison your relationship with wealth. It can lead to self-sabotage, where you unconsciously undermine your financial goals or feel ashamed of your success. It can also create a cycle of scarcity, where you constantly worry about losing what you have or feel guilty about spending money on things you enjoy. To break free from the clutches of money guilt, it's crucial to recognize its origins. Often, these feelings stem from societal conditioning, religious indoctrination, or even familial expectations. We may have internalized messages that equate wealth with selfishness or that tell us we should be content with what we have, regardless of our desires. However, these beliefs are not only limiting but also untrue. Wealth is not a finite resource that must be hoarded or rationed. There is more than enough abundance to go around, and your desire for financial prosperity does not diminish anyone else's. In fact, by embracing your own wealth, you can become a beacon of inspiration for others and use your resources to make a positive impact on the world. Start by questioning those constrictive beliefs in order to get over your money guilt. What person told you that you weren't deserving of wealth? What proof do I have for this belief? These ideas, you'll find, are frequently grounded in scarcity and fear rather than in truth and abundance. Declare that abundance is yours. Say affirmations that give you confidence, such as, I deserve to live a life of financial freedom. I am worthy of wealth, and money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Say these affirmations out. Put them in writing and genuinely believe them. Honor your financial successes no matter how modest. Invest in your future. Give to a cause that matters to you, or treat yourself to something fun. You can reaffirm that you deserve abundance by allowing yourself to partake in the rewards of your hard work. Remember, money is not the enemy. It's a tool that can empower you to create the life you desire. By shedding the shackles of guilt and embracing your birthright of abundance, you'll open yourself up to a world of possibilities and create a life that is truly rich in every sense of the word. Let go of the outdated beliefs that have held you back. Embrace the truth that you are worthy of wealth, and let your desire for abundance propel you toward a future of financial freedom and fulfillment. Chapter 6. The God Mind of Wealth. Consider your consciousness as a ladder, where each rung denotes a greater degree of comprehension and awareness. Your regular thoughts and worries, which are frequently dominated by worry about money, bills, and material wants, are found at the base of this ladder. Although these worries are legitimate, they can also keep you from realizing your full potential for abundance by keeping you in a state of constraint and scarcity. You have to take care of those urgent money issues before you can climb this ladder of consciousness and reach your full financial potential. It's similar to clearing the way for a spiritual journey. When you're always focused on surviving, it's difficult to fully concentrate on higher states of awareness. Here's when the idea of the God mind becomes relevant. The God mind is a metaphor used by spiritual traditions all over the world to describe a condition of pure consciousness in which you are in communication with the boundless wellspring of wisdom and abundance. You know that you will always be taken care of, and that your needs will be supplied when you are in this complete state of trust and surrender. But when you're consumed by financial concerns, how can you reach this higher state of awareness? The solution is found in a multifaceted strategy. First, deal with your financial worries in a practical manner. Make a spending plan, settle debt, and begin saving money for the future. Gaining financial control allows you to focus your mental and emotional energies on more worthwhile endeavors. Second, develop an abundant mindset. Remind yourself to be grateful for what you already have, and picture yourself leading a prosperous and financially free life. Using spiritual practices like as meditation and affirmations, you may rewire your subconscious mind to attract prosperity and plenty. Thirdly, make a connection with your ultimate goal. Regarding what do you have a strong passion? How can you change the world for the better with your abilities and skills? You can access a deeper source of fulfillment and drive when your financial objectives are in line with your higher purpose. This can help you achieve greater achievement. You'll notice that your financial worries will gradually go as you move up the consciousness ladder. You'll begin to view money as a tool for good, a way to show off your generosity and inventiveness, rather than as a cause for worry. Knowing that your needs will always be satisfied and that you have constant support will give you a sense of confidence and serenity. The God mind of riches is using your financial resources to build a life that is joyful, meaningful, and purposeful, rather than amassing worldly goods for their own sake. You may create a reality in which your financial objectives coincide with your spiritual desires and where your money is a reflection of your inner contentment and serenity by raising your consciousness and making a connection with the boundless source of plenty. Recall that achieving financial wealth is a process of growth and evolution rather than a race. You can climb the consciousness ladder and unleash the full power of your finances by taking care of your financial issues, developing an abundant attitude, and strengthening your connection to your higher purpose. It's time to accept the God mind of wealth and design a prosperous life that fulfills the calling of your soul. Chapter 7. The Emotional Alchemy of Wealth. Consider your feelings like radio waves that you are sending out into the cosmos. The events you draw into your life are determined by the frequency you emit, be it gratitude, fear, joy, or resentment. The process of using your thoughts, beliefs, and, most importantly, your emotions to create your reality is the essence of manifestation. Your mental state has a big impact on how much money you make and how much you need. When you approach money with thoughts of guilt, concern, or lack, you are sending out a signal that wealth is repelled by. But you may build a magnetic field that draws wealth and prosperity if you learn to feel excited, thankful, and joyful around money. Think of it this way. Every time you spend money, you're sending a message to the universe about your relationship with abundance. If you spend with joy and gratitude, you're reinforcing the belief that you are worthy of receiving more. If you spend with guilt or resentment, you're perpetuating a cycle of scarcity. The same principle applies to earning money. If you view your work as a burden or a necessary evil, you're likely to attract more of the same: low pay, unfulfilling tasks, and a sense of drudgery. But if you approach your work with passion, enthusiasm, and a sense of purpose, you'll not only enjoy your work more, but you'll also attract greater financial rewards. To manifest abundance through emotion, start by becoming aware of your feelings about money. Do you feel stressed or anxious when you think about finances? Do you feel guilty about spending money on yourself? Or do you feel excited and empowered by the possibilities that money can bring? You can begin to change your emotional patterns once you've recognized them. Even if you don't have as much money as you would want, learn to be grateful for what you do have. Imagine that you lead a prosperous and financially free life. Assemble a supportive network of people who encourage and inspire you. The most crucial thing to remember is to make your financial dealings exciting and joyful. This may be buying experiences that make you happy, treating yourself to something unique, or contributing to a cause that matters to you. Money and happiness go hand in hand, and this will set up a potent feedback loop that draws more riches into your life. Recall that manifestation is the process of bringing your intended outcome into alignment with your ideas, beliefs, and emotions, rather than relying on magic spells or wishful thinking. You may realize your full potential for prosperity and build a life that is wealthy beyond measure by mastering the power of your emotions and developing a healthy relationship with money. Conclusion. Gaining material and spiritual wealth is a transforming path that is replete with setbacks and victories. It necessitates a mental adjustment, the letting go of limiting ideas, and a readiness to accept your entire self. However, the benefits are immeasurable. A life full of happiness, fulfillment, and success. Recall that money is a tool to be used for good, not a gauge of your value. It can give you the confidence to live a meaningful life, advocate for the causes you believe in, and to uplift others around you. Accepting your financial power allows you to improve not just your own life, but also the lives of others. As you embark on this journey, keep these key principles in mind. Since money is energy, you should have a positive relationship with it, and it will come into your life in plenty. A state of inner plenty is, true riches is a state of contentment, happiness, and tranquility, rather than only having worldly goods. Your mentality counts. If you have faith in your capacity to generate riches, it will find its way into your existence. Let go of guilt. Give in to your need for plenty and let go of any guilt or shame around money. Raise your consciousness by connecting to your greater purpose and the infinite possibilities of the cosmos. By integrating these principles into your life, you'll discover that spirituality and wealth are not mutually exclusive, but rather complementary aspects of a fulfilling and abundant life. The path to abundance is yours to create. Embrace your spiritual journey, unleash your financial power, and step into the life you were born to live. The universe is waiting to shower you with blessings. All you have to do is open your arms and receive them,